So, I just finished watching Beyonce's live performance of You Feel Me Like That So, You Feel Me Like That So on the Brit Awards. And it's interesting because the whole performance was basically her performing it like, doing the sort of diva thing, which is interesting. I loved it when Whitney Houston did it and artists like that. So it's interesting to see Beyonce sort of evolve, I guess, into that. And I respect it. I mean, she's about to be in her mid 30s for crying out loud. You know. But it was interesting because the whole performance was kind of like, you feel me like that so. You feel me like that so. You feel me like that so. You like that so. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. In the darkest night, in the darkest night. Like, that was the performance. Like, the performance was the hair. She had a lot of hair. That was very diva. It's funny as I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that is very diva. That was the diva. Like, I remember when Mariah Carey was on Divas Live and she had the huge amount of hair. And that was her performance. I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to fail. I get into it, y'all. I'm sorry. I know, because as I'm doing it, I'm like, people are gonna be like, Aaron, you need to just do the video, like what Beyonce had to say. But the performance was interesting. In that was like the whole thing, just her. You feel me like EXO. You feel me like EXO. Clap. You feel me like EXO. You feel, baby, love me like town. In the darkest night, I like that. That was the performance, and I was watching, and I was like, I bet like 5 years ago, Beyonce, and I put this on my Facebook. I'm like, Beyonce from 5 years ago with a song like EXO, which is kind of up tempo. It's kind of mid tempo, but it's kind of up tempo. With a song like EXO, I feel as though 5 years ago that would have warranted Beyonce pretty much basically hurling herself across the stage, doing somersaults on trampolines, flipping her hair around in a wind tunnel, and just doing all sorts of other things. But I guess mid 30s Beyonce is a little bit different, and I'm intrigued by it. I'm intrigued. I think it's cool. Beyonce's already proven that she can do all of that. The Miss Carter tour is proof of that. It's not like you can be like, oh, well, years ago, Beyonce used to be able to do that. No, I mean, she's just getting off of a tour where she did it like night after night after night. So it's not that she can't do it, but I guess she's sort of just introducing people to this newer, more relaxed, laid back Beyonce, I guess. Because like I even watched a few video reviews of her performance of Drunk in Love, Drunk in Love, and people were like, not like they were expecting her to do much more, and she kind of just, did the song in the chair, and all of that good stuff, and it's all good, And she did it in the chair. She got up a little bit, sort of danced around, drunk in love, like she sort of did that and all of that stuff, and I think that's cool. I mean, she doesn't have to always sort of hurl herself around the stage to get a song across. She's a talented artist. She's a beautiful woman. So I think it's okay for Beyonce to sort of transition into this Beyonce that's not hurling herself around the stage, throwing her hair around violently, doing all sorts of everything, because she proved that she can do it, so she doesn't have to do it all the time. I don't know. Those are sort of my thoughts on it. I think it's cool. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Anyway, talk to y'all later. Peace. Be blessed.